Matthew chapter 9 from verse 14 to 17. Then the disciples of John came to him, saying, Why do we and the Pharisees fast often, but your disciples do not fast? And Jesus said to them, Can the friends of the bridegroom mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? But the days will come when the bridegroom will be taken away from them, and then they will fast. No one puts a piece of unshrunk cloth on an old garment, for the patch pulls away from the garment, and the tear is made worse. Nor do they put new wine into old wineskins, or else the wineskins break, and the wine is spilled, and the wineskins are ruined. But they put new wine into new wineskins, both are preserved. Matthew chapter 9 from verse 14 to 17. Jesus was asked a question in this passage of the scripture where we read from. The disciples of John and the Pharisees, the scribes, usually fasted. But the disciples of John had observed that Jesus' disciples were not fasting as they did. And I really love to answer the response that Jesus gave to the question. And one thing that opened my eyes to was the fact that Jesus was not cancelling the importance, was not cancelling fasting, but he was indirectly telling them two things. Number one, from what I learned, was that Jesus was showing them that fasting is good, fasting is important, but I'm introducing something new. I'm introducing a new approach, a new way of life. And it is not tied to doing things the old way for the wrong reasons. So, when I think of this scripture and I see this response, when Jesus said, when the bridegroom will be taken away, then the friends of the bridegroom will fast, it makes me understand that means Jesus' own reason for why fasting will be introduced to his disciples was not the same reason for why fasting was practiced by those in the Old Testament and by the disciples of John. The disciples of John practiced fasting because it was a law that was given to them as a way of being righteous. But Jesus was now about to introduce fasting to his disciples when he will be taken away as a way of humbling oneself to be able to draw close to the one they feel is far away from them. This is how I see the scripture. I may be wrong, but this makes me see fasting in a whole different perspective as a child of God. You do not see fasting as a way to explain how powerful you are or how disciplined you are. See fasting as a tool that can help you to be positioned to be more attuned spiritually to your Lord and your Master, who is now no more with you physically in person, but he is in you as the Holy Spirit spiritually within you. So that means fasting helps you tone down the flesh that raves all the time and turns to make that gap that you feel wider away from your God, and it helps you to draw close and to be more attentive and more attuned to your spirit, to be able to receive from your Lord and your Master who is in you by his Holy Spirit. I pray that this makes us well. May the Lord bless everyone that listens to this. Bye.